video took me 2 years to finish. Not because Hollow Knight's long, but because I wasn't ready to make this video. And let me give you a heads up, Hollow Knight is insane. But first, a little context. I got into Hollow Knight back in 2019, and I was 11. Damn, what the fuck? Make you feel old and shit. But I got up until the City of Tears, and fittingly enough, got frustrated and quit. And then years later, as a senior in high school, I decided to come back and finish it. You might ask, why the gap? Because I tried leaving gaming and living in the real world a lot more. And it was nice. I'm a regional level runner, but I was missing something. I wanted to make videos again. I tried making them about other things, but surprisingly, they all kinda suck. Unless it was anime. But out of the way, you play as the knight. Obviously. Who else do you think you play as? Fucking Silklong? But Hornet is one of the many characters in the game. My favorite has to be Cornifer and its sick fucking beats.
Take him, no.
I hate Zote, and I haven't even got him at the Coliseum. I just wanted him for Elderbug, because he keeps complaining that he's lonely and beckoning me to his hut with Geo. At least he has Sly, who's pretty cool. But the weirdest character in the game has to be the Grubfather. I stay with all his kids, and he just showers me in money. He's low-key a sugar daddy. But people ain't ready for that conversation yet. They don't got the ability. Unlike the abilities in this game, there's combat abilities, but they also can be used to traverse the map, like Eastman's Tear lets you swim in acid, or the Shade Cloak, which bars you from accessing a good portion of the game. But there's a problem. We'll come back to that later though. Let's talk about the map. I love the map in Hollow Knight. Every area was sought out and deep in secrets. My favorite had to be the City of Tears and Kingdom's Edge, while my least favorite being the Infected Crossroads, because it makes just traversing the area shitty, and there's new ways to travel as the game goes on. From Stagwage, which are my favorite, to Dream Nail Teleportation, which is cool and makes me feel like I'm using instant transmission. But now onto my favorite part of the game, the exploration. Oh my god! The developers over at Team Cherry knew what they were doing. There's hidden walls everywhere, each area is distinct in the scenery and vibe, and what it has to offer you. Not to mention the secrets, and weird little character interactions. But my favorite part of the exploration has to be the exploration streak, where for maybe 3 new map areas, I wouldn't have to search up a tutorial or ask what I'm supposed to do. It's obvious, and I make progress fast as hell. Remember that problem that I talked about earlier? It rears its ugly head, the bad side to exploration. Hollow Knight is a very memory heavy game, which is great for some areas and horrible in others. Like to get Shade Cloak, you have to get to King's Brand, then go back down to the Asian Basin, into the Abyss, but since Hollow Knight isn't a linear game, if you discovered this hours earlier like I did, I forget! So I ended up getting King's Brand and having to search up tutorials because I was like, what does this do? Am I over leveling? Like the Mantis Warriors, I had a pure nail going into that fight because I saw a crack in the ground and thought I needed Desolate Dive, and forgot about it until I was charm hunting and searched up a guide, which ended up ruining one of what should have been the best boss fights of the game. Or how easily missable some things are, like the Royal Waterways entrance from the City of Tears. It needs a simple key, but I used the one sold in Dirt's Mouth on something I can't remember. But then after I found every area on the map, I searched it up, and the same keys I was looking for were just in these out of the way places that even with me exploring, I never thought to look. Which could be a good thing depending on how you look at it, but it's not all bad. With the endgame content being very good, Lifeblood was cool and helpful, I loved the Coliseum, and I'm still sadly not a fool. If I wanted to be a fool, this video would probably be out in September. But the Coliseum is just a cool as fuck idea. One thing though, remove these stupid little fuckers from the Coliseum. I hate Aspen so fucking much. I'll be chilling, but as soon as one of these fuckers appear, I have to lock in and kill him, or I'm honestly fucked. Aspen should just be taken out of the fucking game. But speaking of things that are good for the game, the Grim Troop. I'm not gonna lie, at first look they looked like edgy teenagers, but the boss fight being one I just completed, being one of the coolest ones I've ever done in the game, will I 112% the game. As long as I don't have to do Path of Tears, sure. If I have to do Path of Tears, you guys aren't getting a video until August, and by then, Silksong is gonna be out, so Not again. Not again.